This video is sponsored by scdkeys.com. They've got great deals on all kinds of games as well as PC software. Specifically, they've got Windows 10 Pro OEM for just $14, so if you go on their site, type in Windows 10, you'll find it available right now. You can buy it, and you can take advantage of the promo code CM1 to save an additional 10%, so you'll be getting it a little bit cheaper. You can decide on your method of payment, check out, and bam, there you go. Now you've got Windows 10 a little bit cheaper. You can also use the code CM2 on games to save 3%, so take advantage of that as well. Now onto the video. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Cyberpunk 2077 has had its massive gameplay reveal today. If you guys remember, a lot of people have been talking about that 50-minute gameplay demo that was shown behind closed doors at E3. I think that's the demo we saw here. It was a full run-through. This is what I've been waiting to see out of Cyberpunk 2077. And even with this gameplay, I have to temper my expectations a little bit and temper my excitement. Because don't get me wrong, I fully expect the game to be phenomenal, but it's just so far out that I can't get all too excited for it. But on top of that, we've also got a couple of other things to cover. eBay will be once again running one of their flash sales, 15% off site-wide off everything on the website as long as your order is $25 or over. What that pretty much means is you can take advantage of that and get some excellent PC hardware deals, namely on some graphics cards. This is the time to pick that up. That will be beginning tomorrow. And on top of that, I've got some great PC game deals that I want to take you guys through, some awesome deals available right now that we'll look at the end of this video. First, I want to talk about Cyberpunk 2077, the next game by CD Projekt Red. Everybody's been hitting me up on Twitter asking me my thoughts on the game. Now, the game itself looks absolutely incredible. I think that goes without saying. It's CD Projekt Red. You know this game is going to be incredible, but for a long time, I was just disappointed that we just got CG trailer after CG trailer. We got two of those, and remember, the first CG trailer came in, back in 2012? We got the other one earlier this year, and I was like, man, let's just see some freaking gameplay, and then Gamescom rolled around and we just got some damn screenshots. At that point, I was getting a little bit frustrated. Like, come on, CD Projekt Red, you know you're making something incredible. The press already saw a gameplay demo. Why isn't the public seeing it? Well, it finally happened today. We got the 48-minute gameplay reveal of Cyberpunk 2077 on Twitch. Came out of nowhere. They were teasing it a little bit, and then it just ran. And CD Projekt Red played the demo, and oh my god, this game looks absolutely incredible. From the beginning, when you see the amount of customizability in this game, the level of depth to the customizability looks absolutely insane. And then when you look at the gameplay also looks very solid. It doesn't look like a completely robust first-person shooter, but it's very close to that. And I see a lot of people are comparing it to Fallout or something like that. It looks a lot more faster paced than Fallout, which I can totally get behind. Fallout's gameplay never did anything for me. I much prefer this faster paced style that Cyberpunk has going on for it. And obviously, when we're talking about technical speak, this game looks incredible. It'll be interesting to see the system requirements for this game and how hard this game is actually going to be to run, but that's where the issue lies. Guys, if you're planning on playing this game anytime soon, I would totally eliminate that idea from your head. That's why I'm not letting myself get all too excited about this game. I don't think this is a 2019 game. I think we're lucky if we see this game in 2020, because this is going to be an absolutely massive game, and you know CD Projekt Red is going to want to deliver something of utmost quality. You know what they delivered with Witcher 3, and they have to go a step beyond that with Cyberpunk. They're saying this is a PS4 and Xbox One title, and of course on PC. I think it will be released on the PlayStation 5 and next Xbox. I think by the time Cyberpunk 2077 is ready to be released, I think the PlayStation 5 and the next Xbox will be at least talked about, and this could be a launch title for those games and a cross-gen title as well, where it's released on PS4, Xbox One, PS5, next Xbox, and PC. I think that's what we're gonna see, and if this game is released on current-gen platforms, based on what we're seeing, it's gotta be like a gimped version of the game because it looks so good, and I just don't know if the PS4 can push something like this, although the PS4 did push God of War. So you know what, as far as technical limitations, it seems like the PS4 does have some room to work with, but Cyberpunk is going to be a far bigger game than a more linear experience like God of War. I know God of War is a little bit open, but I expect Cyberpunk to be a gigantic game. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the game, my brief thoughts. If you have not yet checked out the 48-minute gameplay demo, I would highly recommend you to do so. It's very long, but it'll give you an idea of what to expect in the game. Again, I'm just tempering my excitement at this point because I know this game is going to be released so far out, 2 years from now at the very least, I think. And that's just such a long time. We have so many games being released this fall. We have games scheduled for early next year. Let me be excited about those games, and when the time comes, you're damn right, I'm going to be picking up Cyberpunk 2077 and I'll play the hell out of it.
Players can explore Night City freely, in many different cars, on bikes, and in other types of vehicles.
This does not look good. Puta madre!
Grab the wheel, Jack!
Oh, fuck!
It looks like the scavengers from earlier are still angry.
They're pulling ahead, Heiner. Watch it now. Got it. All right.
I think we got rid of them. That was intense.
Shit! The fuck was that?
Night City never sleeps. Danger lurks around every corner, even in daytime. Random encounters like these are an example of how your actions directly influence your open world experience.
So there are my 2 cents on that. Let's also talk about eBay running another special. They're going to have a 15% off site-wide flash sale tomorrow. This is a great way to take advantage and get great deals on various graphics cards. I've got the times labeled. It's 11 a.m. Eastern until 11 p.m. Eastern. You want to be on at 11 a.m. Eastern and take advantage of this ASAP. The max discount is $100. So if you're just buying like a graphics card, you're going to get a pretty deep discount. 15% off on a $400 1080. That's $60 off. That'll get you down to $340, and that price for a 1080 is absolutely awesome. Of course, this is applicable to lower end graphics cards as well, but don't be blind and just see a GPU and then buy it just thinking the 15% off is good. A lot of cards will have their prices jacked up, so you have to bear that in mind. Just look at what prices the GPUs have been available for, use the discount code, and go from there. You can get some great deals. You just have to be a little smart about it. So that will be kicking off tomorrow, again, 11 a.m. Eastern to 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific to 8 p.m. Pacific, and 10 a.m. Central to 10 p.m. Central. Lastly, I want to take a look at some great game deals available right now. Steam has got Final Fantasy 15, the Windows Edition, 50% off for $24.99. Really enjoyed Final Fantasy 15. The Windows Edition has a lot of extra content on it. This is the Royal Edition that was also released on console. So you get the DLC content that's out right now. You get the Royal Edition upgrade, a lot of additional content. The Comrades multiplayer mode is in there as well. There is another slate of DLC coming to the game, so that is kind of disappointing. But for now, if you want to try out the game, $25 is a great price. Just bear in mind, if you are playing this game at 4K, it is pretty difficult to run. Just have at least like a 1080 if you're playing at 4K. If you have a 1070, you'll have to drop some settings. If you're playing at 1440p, a GPU like a 1070 or a 1080 will do really, really well at that.
Beautiful beyond words.
Whoa! This is awesome.
Moving on from that, Nuvum has also got Dishonored Death of the Outsider Deluxe Bundle. This includes Dishonored 2 and Death of the Outsider for just $15. That's a great price. Dishonored 2 on sale typically goes for a relatively high price. I believe on sale it goes for around $20. So this bundle includes both of those games, $15. That's an awesome deal. And Dishonored 2 is an awesome game. Had some issues on PC from the get-go, but that has been greatly remedied. Death of the Outsider is a pretty nice additional experience as well, around 6 to 7 hours, but nice extra content there.
Leaving only blood and death in his wake. I've seen the people he's twisted with poisonous magic. He's played God for too long. I'll find out if he can still believe.
And lastly, GOG has got all of the Witcher games on sale: Witcher Enhanced Edition, Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings, and Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Same prices as always for these. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Game of the Year Edition is $20, Assassins of Kings is $3, and the Enhanced Edition of Witcher 1 is $1.50. It's Witcher. If you want to know what all the fuss is about CD Projekt Red being an awesome studio, well, playing the Witcher games will probably give you a good idea. That's gonna conclude this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the Cyberpunk 2077 reveal. Are you excited for it? Again, I am excited for it. I'm just trying to hold off just getting so wrapped up in it because I know this game is such a long ways out. I mean, even in the gameplay reveal, they put the tag up there, work in progress does not represent the final look of the game. That tells me it's still a ways out. Again, eBay will be running one of their site-wide 15% off discount codes. That's going to be a great time to get you a good deal on a GPU. And check out those game deals I mentioned as well. Final Fantasy 15 Windows Edition, 50% off for $25. Dishonored Death of the Outsider Deluxe Bundle, 50% off for $14.99. And then the Witcher games are all discounted on GOG. Again, pretty timely of that with the Cyberpunk reveal. That's going to wrap up this video. Let me know all of your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. If you guys got a request for a future video, that can go in the comments as well. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.